Hi students, welcome to Sunil's tutorial. I'm Sunil Mevani and today we'll be doing this chapter called as Random Variable and Normal Distribution. Let's see this. Take down a sum please. Take down a sum please. Our dice is thrown. Our dice is thrown. Our dice is thrown. X denotes the number appearing on the uppermost face. X denotes the number appearing on the uppermost face. X denotes the number appearing on the uppermost face. Find the probability distribution of X. Find the probability distribution of X. Right? Let us assume that S is the sample space. Now when a dice is thrown, the possible outcomes are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are the possible outcomes that you can get. So in that case, my probability of each one of them, your probability distribution table, X can have the value 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and probability of X now see, how many ones can you get when you cast a dice? Only one. Total outputs, total number of outcomes are 6. So probability of 1 is 1 by 6. Probability of 2 is 1 by 6, 3 is 1 by 6, 4 is 1 by 6, 5 is 1 by 6 and 6 is also 1 by 6. That's your probability distribution table. They've asked you to write the probability distribution table. That's it. Sums over. Next, take on next one please. For the following probability distribution table, find P of X is greater than 4, P of X is less than equal to 2, P of X is equal to 3 or X is or 4. Copy the table down guys. X 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probability of X 0.1, 0.2, 0.2, 0.3, 0.15, 0.05. Now let's find out the probability distribution. 15 distribution. Probability distribution is nothing but sum of probabilities of the given number. So that's 0.1 plus 0.2 plus 0.2 plus 0.3 plus 0.15 plus 0.05. Some of these are 1. Right? Next, they've asked you to find out the probability distribution when X is greater than 4. When X is greater than 4, that means I'll have to take probability distribution of X is equal to 5, which is nothing but 0.05. Next, probability distribution of X when X is less than equal to 2. For that, it will be probability distribution of X is equal to 0 plus probability distribution of X is 1 plus probability distribution of X is 2. That's 0.1 plus 0.2 plus 0.2. That's 0.5. And the next thing, probability distribution of X is equal to 3 or 4. Probability distribution of X is equal to 3 or 4. There is nothing but probability distribution of X is equal to 3 or probability distribution of X is equal to 4. 3 is 0.3, 4 is 0.15. Answer is 0.45. Next, take on next one please. Find the expected value. Next, find the expected value for the following data. Find the expected value for the following data. 100, 105, take down the data please. 110, 112, 115. Probability of x 0.1, 0.2, 0.4, 0.2 and 0.1. Now, first thing that you have to do is find out x into probability of x. So when you multiply this will come to 10, 21, 44, that's 110 into 0.4, then 22.4 and 115. Add this is x sigma x into p of x. When you add this total comes to
11.5.
yeah, 11.5. This addition comes to 108.9 and this addition comes to 1. Right? Expected value is written as E of x. Expected value is given by the formula sigma x into p of x, which is 108.9. So my expected value is 108.9. Simple, very straightforward. Next, take down next one please. Find the expected value and the variance for the following data. Find the expected value and variance for the following data. Find the expected value and variance for the following data. Find the expected value and variance for the following data. First thing that you do is you find out x into p of x. So when you multiply this will be 0.8, 2.4, 2.1 and 1. Right? Then you find out x into p of x again multiplied by x. So 4 into 0.8, that will be called as x square p of x. So that is going to be 3.2. Then again 6 into 2.4 is 14.4, then 14.7 and 10. This addition is sigma x into p of x, and this addition is sigma x square into p of x. Right? Now, expected value of x is given by the formula sigma x into p of x. Find out the addition and you will get your answer. And then similarly, variance of x is given by the formula e of x square minus e of x the whole square. Now how do I do this? E of x square is nothing but sigma x square p of x minus sigma x p of x the whole square. That is this total divided by square of this total. Minus square of the other total. Right? You should get the answer for variance if your sum is right as 2.61. Take on next sum please. 3 coins are tossed. 3 coins are tossed. 3 coins are tossed. X denotes the number of heads that appear. X denotes the number of heads that appear. Find the mean and standard deviation of x. Find the mean and standard deviation of x. Now let's see this. If I toss 3 coins, I can have 0 number of heads. 0 number of heads, that means I can have all tails. TTT. I can have 1 head. how will I have one head? That is HTH, HTT, THT and HTTH. In all these three outcomes I'll have one head, or I can have two heads, HHT, HTH, THH, or I can have all three heads, right? So my outcomes are 0, 1, 2 and 3 heads, right? Now, what is the probability of this? There is only one alternative, and when 3 coins are tossed, the total number of outcomes are 8. The probability of this is 3 by 8 because there are 3 chances of getting one head. This is also 3 by 8 and this is 1 by 8, right? Once you have this, you have x, you have p of x. You should be able to get me the expected value. Expected value is also called as mean by some professors, right? So if they tell you to find out the expected value of x or mean of x, it's the same thing, right? You have x, you have p of x. So first you will multiply x into p of x, then you will multiply x into p of x again with x to find out x square into p of x. Apply the formula. Expected value of x is x into p of x sigma, and variance of x is sigma x square p of x minus sigma x into p of x the whole square, right? Should be able to get the answer for this. The answer for this should be okay. Once you get the variance, you can even find out standard deviation. Standard deviation is square root of variance. So I'll do one thing. I'll give you just the final answer. Standard deviation should be 0.866. If your calculations are right, do the calculations, get the answer. If your calculations are right, you should get this answer 0.866. Next, take on next one, please. A college has the following probability distribution. A college has the following probability distribution. Find the average value. Take down the data, please. Right? This number you will assume as x. Probability of x is given to you. You should be able to get the mean value. I'm not doing the sum. I'll leave this sum for you all to solve on your own. The answer for this should be 4.
So the 6 1 is 0.118.
Yeah, 6 1 is 0.118. Right? Next, take on next up, please. Find the mean and variance for the following data. Find the mean and variance for the following data. Find the mean and variance for the following data. Fine, did we get this? Now, I've shown you the previous sums. If you can look at the previous sums, you should be able to get the answer for this. You should get the answer for this as mean is going to be equal to 5.2 and variance is going to be 1.2. Take down next one, please. X has values 5, 4, 1, 3 and probability of X is given to you as 2 by 5, 2 by 15, 1 by 15 1 by 5 and 1 by 5. Find mean and variance. Find mean and variance. When you solve this sum, you should get this answer: mean as 3.6, variance as 1.84. I've shown you a couple of sums. I'm putting up a couple of sums for you all to practice. Next sum, similar kind. Number 1 to 9, 0 to 9. Probability 0.02, 0.07, 0.09, 0.12, 0.20, 0.20, 0.18, 0.1, 0.01 and 0.01. Find the mean and variance. Find mean and variance. Answer for this should be: mean is 4.36 and variance is 3.53. Next, they said that a player tosses 3 coins. A player, take on next one please. A player tosses 3 coins. He wins 16 rupees. He wins 16 rupees if 3 heads appear. 8 rupees if 2 heads appear, and 4 rupees if 1 head appears, and 2 rupees if no head appears. Find the expected amount he will win. Find the expected amount he will win. Find the expected amount he will win. Now, he is going to win an amount of 16 rupees, 8 rupees, 4 rupees and 2 rupees. Right? Probability of winning hand. He wins 16 rupees if 3 heads appear. When 3 coins are tossed, there is only one alternative where 3 heads appear, and the probability of getting 3 heads, see, I'll show you that sample space if you want. HHH, 3 heads appear, keep the tail on one side and move it to the other side. HTH, HHT, HTH, THH. Then all 3 tails appear, keep the head on one side and move it to the other side. So in that case, TTH, THT, HTT. Right? All 3 heads appear. There is only one alternative out of the 8 alternatives. The next thing they said that he wins 8 rupees if 2 heads appear. There are 3 cases where 2 heads appear. He wins 4 rupees if 1 head appears. There are 3 cases where 1 head appears, and 2 rupees if no head appears. There is only one alternative where no head appears, 1 by 8. Right? Now, once you know X, Px, you can find out the expected amount he will win. How will you do that, guys? You multiply X into P of X, find that addition. The addition that you get will be the expected amount he will win. Fine? Take on next one, please.
So what will be the answer to that?
Yeah, I'll just give you the answer. The expected amount he is going to win is 6.75. Answer for this should be 6.75. Right? Take on next one, please. In a certain business, a man can make a profit of, in a certain business, a man can make a profit of in a certain business, a man can make a profit of 50,000 rupees or suffer a loss of 25,000 rupees. 25,000 rupees. The probability of profit and loss is 0.6 and 0.4. Is 0.6 and 0.4. Find his expected profit. Find his expected profit. Should be able to do the sum, guys. X is given to you, P of X is given to you, X into P of X, X into P of X, add the two, you should get the answer. The answer for this sum should be 20,000 rupees. Next sum please. If it rains, an umbrella merchant can earn 500 rupees. If it rains, an umbrella merchant can earn 500 rupees. If it does not rain, he loses 100 rupees. What is his expected profit? What is his expected profit if the probability of rain is 0.3? If the probability of rain is 0.3. Now if the probability of rain is 0.3, that means the probability that it will not rain is 0.7, right? I presume you should be able to solve the sum now. X is given to you, P of X is given to you, multiply the two, add, you will come to the expected profit. The answer for this should be 80 rupees. Next sum. X is 30,000, 3 lakhs, 1 lakh and minus 1 lakh, and probability of X is 0.15, 0.25 and 0.6. Find the expected profit. Find the expected profit. Answer for this sum should be 10,000. Take on next one please. A wins 60 rupees. A wins 60 rupees if the dice shows a 6. If a dice shows a 6, 30 rupees if the dice shows 2 or 4, and loses 30 rupees if the dice shows an odd number. Find his expected gain. Find his expected gain. Find his expected gain. Right? Now they are saying that he wins 60 rupees if the dice shows 1. The probability of getting a 1 on a dice is, the probability of getting 6 on a dice is 1 by 6. Next, he gains 30 rupees if the dice shows 2 or 4. Probability of 2 is 1 by 6. Probability of 4 is 1 by 6. Probability of 2 or 4 is 2 by 6. And he loses 30 rupees if the dice shows an odd number. Odd number 135. There are 3 alternatives. So 3 by 6. Your table is ready. You should know the expected value that he will win. Answer for this should be 5 rupees. Right? Right. This finishes random variable. We'll stop this here for the day. Thank you very much.